Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called Stairway Mountain. So we start right here, which is in a parking lot, and we are just going to drive along this road and see where it goes. And it looks like up there it actually splits into two roads, so we'll go this way, and then we'll come back to the other direction just because straight sounds like it'd be easier to do than left. Gotta slow down a little bit right here because that's a tight corner, and that's more than a corner. It's actually a really steep slope, which we're able to go about 150 miles per hour at least, it looks like. Yeah, we're gonna go 160, 70, bouncing a little too much to go much faster than that though. Up, and now we're flipping. Just a couple too many bounces, and we're flipping. And I also saw a jump on the left side of that thing. I kind of want to try hitting that and see what happens. So let's see, does this thing actually drive at all? Yes? It's actually putting power down to the rear wheels after that. That's impressive. But right now, I am more interested in what happens if we go and hit that jump. So that is the main focus. I don't care about trying to drive a busted up truck. I want to get this thing to do some really, really fast rolls. And I think if I hit the jump at the right angle, I can make it do that. So we got to do a little bit of precise driving here. Did not mean to hit that. Come on, straighten out, straighten out. All right. Well, oh, hit the wall again. That's great. Stay straight. Stay straight. All right, and then we just got to bounce in the sand. Perfect. The death spiral has activated. Now, anybody out there who can count how many spirals this is, that's amazing, especially if you could do it in real time, because there's no way I could even count this thing. It is just amazing how many times this thing is spun. Like, I'd be okay saying maybe that was like 50 spins. It was that many. That's crazy. Also, look at the boat. Hi, boat. Now, I think the boat is just a 2D boat. It's basically a picture of a boat. You can't drive on it, so I'm not going to bother getting any closer to it. Instead, we're going to go left right here and see where this road will go. And I don't really want to drive a pickup truck, so I'm going to do this. Every time I see a corner that has a wall like that, I'm going to just bounce off of it until the truck dies so I can go ahead and replace it with something a little bit more fun to drive, because this kind of looks like the kind of road you would want to have a fun car on and not just a regular pickup truck. But it is kind of fun bouncing off the walls like this. It's totally reckless and dumb, but it's fun. Because you're going faster than you could if you weren't crashing into the walls, probably. That right there was not how you want to do it, though. That one actually did some damage to the front. Oh! That just grabbed me. It almost tore like the whole bed of the truck off. You can see it really starting to get yanked right there. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna still ride off the wall just like that to go a little bit faster than if I didn't. Go up on the wall, okay, or not. All right, it's over. I was gonna try to like actually drive, wait, it's not over yet. I was driving on the wall in the end. Oh, but the suspension says it's over. That front right is not gonna work. Hey, there's another boat. Hi, other boat. And now I flipped it looking at the boat. Can we get lucky again? Nah, not happening. So let's just go ahead and grab a fun car. I'm thinking maybe an ETK I-Series with the TT Sport package. That thing should be a pretty good amount of fun, although we got to get it upright, and then we also got to get it off the wall. Perfect. So it's not the fastest car, but it's a lot more fun to drive than a pickup truck. And then we got a dirt road. Stick it on the paved roads right here, because this is not the car I'd want to be driving on a dirt road. And I just spawned it up. I don't want to be replacing it after I just got it. Like, that'd be so annoying. It's like, look at this car I'm going to drive. Ah, just kidding. Here's a dirt road. We're going to a dirt car. Now we're driving this thing for a little bit more, seeing just how good it can do. And this feels a lot more fun going around the corners. Yeah, might not be as fun to watch, but driving around corners like this is more fun than even crashing off of them. Oh, yeah. I thought I was going to crash again. I was about to say, wait, never mind. We're going to crash anyways, but it pulled through. The TT Sport, and again, I just thought I was about to crash. I am all over the place. It's a miracle I haven't hit anything yet. Well, I haven't hit anything hard, I should say. I like the way this car drives really a lot. Like, it goes into the corner and it just holds on. Like, it doesn't have any sort of understeer to it or oversteer. It's just balanced. Maybe it's a little bit of understeer, but not enough where it's like I feel like I need to do any sort of tricks to the car to make it actually turn in tighter. It turns in tight enough where it's not really an issue. And right there, just enough cornering ability to make it where I don't crash into the wall. Excellent car. I should drive this thing way more often, because I am so surprised by how good it is. Like, who needs the race version when you got this one? And this isn't even the Evolution. This is just the TT Sport. The Evolution's even better. Oh, that corner's way tighter than I thought it would be. That one I had to slow down just a little bit there because I'm pretty sure I would have crashed. And I just tapped the e-brake to make it turn in a little bit tighter every now and then. You'll notice that. I do that. But it's balanced enough where you can do that and you can still pull through it without having a concern of spinning out. Like, tap it right there just so you touch the wall instead of hitting the front actually into the wall. You know, overall though, this is a fun road to drive on. It's kind of like a hill climb going downhill type of thing. And I really do like hill climbs. Those are some of my favorite courses to drive on because it's a lot of lower speed, more technical kind of stuff where the high speed courses aren't as interesting to me. Because on ones like this, I could actually do that in real life, and then if I crash, I don't die. You know, I could actually just take a regular cart or something like this and actually have fun on it. The ones where it's like the wide sweeping corners and stuff, they're not as fun with just a regular car. At least that's the way I look at it. I heard a weird noise. I don't know what it was though. That was strange. Maybe it was something from the building? I have no idea what that noise I heard was. That is so weird. I'm almost certain it was from the game and not something like outside. I mean, I got earphones on, so you know sometimes the sounds can blend in, but that sounded like it was something from the game. Come on, keep yourself on the road. Keep yourself on the road. Oh. Oh, you're really stuck, huh? I guess that's the end of the TT Sport run, so we'll go ahead and swap it once again. How about we do the Burnside, and we're going to make this as terrible as possible for me. We're going to use the lead sled, which has terrible, terrible churning capabilities. Like, it's just awful. But we're going to try it anyways. This one we're going to drive it a lot like the truck, though. If there's a wall, we're going to ride it. Although, actually, it looks like here, got a little bit of a straightaway area, so that's a good spot for it to be driving on. What's that red thing? Oh, it's just a sign. From afar, it looked like it might be something different. So with your terrible, terrible steering, we should probably just e-brake a lot. And this thing is not as balanced as the ETKI series, so if we try to e-brake it, we will spin out. Forgot to consider that. Oh, this thing is so bad at this. But you see, it's a pretty long road because we're still not at the bottom of it yet. We just keep driving and driving and driving and driving and bouncing off of... Ooh, what if I bounce off of this? Yes! Shred that car. And then roll it too. Why not? Can I put power down with the one wheel that's left? Nope. So just reset it. I'm going to keep driving it a little bit longer since we haven't been driving it that much. So this car I like crashing. The other car I like driving. Difference in how fun they are. I almost want to hit that wall again just because it looked pretty cool the first time. Just the same way, basically, like where we just kind of touch it. Ooh, but that time it grabbed me. It just touched it and it said, no, no touching. I'm giving you a hug. And it just shredded the car to bits. All right, no brakes allowed on this corner. We're going to go really fast and see if it can hold on or not. Actually, it is. The corner isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Wait, wait. Wait. Oh! That one was on accident. I thought it was going to steepen out on the corner, but it never did. It was just a nice, lazy, swooping corner the whole way. Hi, cow! That cow likes my car. He really likes my car. You could tell. I'm just staring at that car like, that's a cool cow. That's a cool car, said the cow. That should be the thumbnail. The cow's just like, look at that car. It's going to be a thumbnail. You watch. It's one of those dumb thumbnails I would actually use. Bouncing off the wall, but nothing's happening on this wall. No shredding or anything. I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, it shouldn't shred the car, but I was hoping it would. Bounce off the corner, though, just like we were doing with the truck earlier. Although this thing, the wall is a little bit out, so we have to go into the dirt and lose my hubcap. Bounce off of it, you lazy car. He's driving directly into it. Oh, that made it not steer right now. It's pulling super hard to the right. Like, I have to do a lot of input to the left to make it go any sort of straight to it. So let's just say bye-bye. That's a unexpected way to crash. Oh, hey! let there be fire, because cars in the 50s, they caught on fire all the time, apparently. All right, swap it for something fun again. Let's go a 200BX. And we're not even going to get a fancy one. We're just going to get like a normal-ish version of the car, like Type LS. That's a really normal version of the car. Even a normal color for the car. But once again, it's just a funner car to drive because it's more balanced than the one we were just driving. And it actually has the capabilities to steer, because the lead sled version of the Burnside, it has worse steering because the body panels block the wheels, so they literally cannot steer as well as the normal one. Why you would ever do that to a car, I don't know, because for me, I would sacrifice so much ride quality if it means my car could pull harder in the corners. That's just the kind of person I am. To actually sacrifice cornering capabilities is blasphemy as far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh. Land it. Yes. Well. No. What? Come on. Roll it. Well, that's a little disappointing. I see no reason why we can't keep driving it, though, so we'll just yank it over. I had a really dumb idea. Like the glass right there, it almost looks like a kaleidoscope type of thing without color. So if you made it colorful, it could be like a kaleidoscope. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and find a car, break its windshield, and then paint the shard so it's a kaleidoscope car. That is an expensive art project, isn't it? I just got to find a car that doesn't run and still has the glass windows. And by the way, we're still not at the bottom yet. We just keep on going and going, and the road just keeps on going and going. And this car is so crooked driving right now. It is ridiculous. I'm going to just chuck it off the road right here. Oh, it actually pulled through that amazingly until it hit the little tiny sign sticking out. I thought for sure something way worse would happen. There's some more houses. I'm going to hit the house. I'm totally going to hit this house. See what happens when we hit a house. That worked just as you would expect. Except the car could still drive. Well, it could still accelerate. It can't really steer. The left tire is doing nothing. The right tire is barely functional, it seems like. But we could get it at least angled towards the road and keep going for a little bit. Barely able to just keep it going straight. If I go like full steering input to the right, it keeps it kind of straight. That's how badly beat up it is right now. So cornering like this, yeah, I'm going right, not steering to the right though. Like the car's not going right. I'm saying go right. Car doesn't care. It's going to go straight and just kind of bounce off the cliff, and the cliff is steering my car. Hey, as long as it drives, we'll keep going. No idea how long this will last. We're going to take a little bit of a shortcut right here because I cannot steer that. There we go. Perfect. And here I could actually steer a little bit and go around this corner. Actually, I just go perfectly straight and it corners beautifully. Like I'm doing absolutely no steering right there. And it does that perfect of a cornering maneuver. Lose the bumper. There we go. Can it still drive after losing the bumper then? Yes, it can. Oh no, the hill can't steer me no more. Car's gonna just keep going. All right. By the way, we're almost at the end. If you're curious, like how long does this road go? We're almost at the end. We're gonna take this car to the end with a fresh one. And I was curious too, by the way. That's why I was like looking. I'm like, how much longer can this road possibly go? And it's like, oh, there's the end. It isn't much longer at all. Then we could chuck it into the water when we're done, or we could do this. I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just looking so hard to my side, I did not see what was coming ahead of us. Or we can continue along here and actually chuck it in the water as I said I was going to do. Steer harder. And there's the boat again. Uh-oh. Not driving straight, but we ended up in the water irregardless. Anyways, bring it all the way back up, and then we're going to do some driving through the dirt. We'll start off with a rally car and see if that works. If not, then we'll swap it to something else. Well, actually, we'll use the shakedown version of the Sunburst, which is the one that you see in that one scenario you do, but it's not actually an official car. I mentioned that in that video. And this is just a single mod that's just for this vehicle, so you could probably find it if you just like search Shakedown Sunburst. And this should actually be perfect for this because there's a little bit more ground clearance than the rally one, just in case, but it still is a very capable vehicle. And it's not quite as absurd as some of the other versions of the Sunburst I have. Like I have that one that's just like, it looks like a truck basically. This one doesn't quite look like a truck. It just has like a tiny off-road lift to it. Almost like those old four-wheel drive AMCs. That's what it kind of makes me think of when I look at it. And going up this hill so far, not a concern at all. We probably could have used the rally car to be honest, but I wasn't sure. Had to make sure I had a car that could make it up. So I just went with this one. No, look! A little cross. Does it have any text on it? Nope, just a bunch of bricks. I was wondering if it would say something actually on it, like in memory of, or, you know, something religious. I don't know. I don't know what I expected. Just, I was curious if it would. Just bricks, though. Seeing just how long this road will go. I wonder which one will take longer. This road or the other road? I would think the other road would take a little bit longer, actually, because this one feels like it's climbing up the hill faster. Like, the other one felt like there was no real steep hills like that. This one feels like it got all kinds of steep hills that actually get you ascending the hill much quicker than the other one descended. More cows! Hello, cows! They like my car. That's why they're all watching. They're like, hey, look at that car. That's a cool car. I bet that's WhyBeAre in the car. It is, cows. Oh, there goes the wing. So funny sometimes how the wing will fall off. Like, we just hit a jump and then it's like, pop, there goes the wing. Like, how did they attach that thing? With glue? Like, what did they just say? I got Elmer's glue. Let's attach the wing with this. And that's it? Because I can't think of anything else that would pop off like that. If that was bolted on, it would have stayed on. Heck, I'm pretty sure Dual Lock would have stayed on through that. I love Dual Lock. They should sponsor me. Well, actually, it's just a 3M thing. So 3M should sponsor me. And if you don't know what Dual Lock is, it's like Velcro, but really, really good Velcro. I use it for so much stuff. Yeah, you can tell I'm starting to run out of things to talk about here because although it's a nice road to drive on, there aren't too many things to say about it. I mean, it's just a pleasant drive that could be done with probably just about any car. I could probably have used like a racing bull light through this if I really wanted to. But it's definitely easy with this car. The bull light, I might have had a few places where I might have bottomed out really hard and possibly damaged the car. With this one, I got the ground clearance where I could just floor it the whole way and not have to think about it. And we're almost to the top, it looks like. No, wait, no, we're not. I saw that barrier right there, and I thought that this barrier was that barrier. We still got a bit of a ways to go before we get there. But we've only been driving on this like half the time we drove on the other road, I think. So I'm almost certain this one is a shorter path. Or I'm just driving much more aggressively on it. Because I have a car that allows me to. And not something like a Burnside or a pickup truck where I'm crashing into every wall intentionally. The exhaust is going to come off next time I hit a jump. Like a real jump, not like the little bounces like that. I mean something that'll actually pop us into the air a little. Hey, look! Like an old little building right there. Don't know if I've ever seen that building before. Might be unique to the map. And I lost track of my road. Oh, wait! Is this where we started? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, that was a fast ascent. Anyways, I think that will do it for this map. So until next time, this has been WhyBeAre, and I drove on every single road you see. Fun to gloat about that. I'll see ya.